Yo, anustainim napautlans. You guys hearing me? I hope so. This is going to be a quick video about some places. For the last while, at school in our evening classes, we've been doing a lot of activities that involve talking about things happening or things that live at certain places. So here's a list of the places we use. First, ala means at the or at a place. We say ala place. Then we put the ts at the end to make it the place. So ala anuxum at the river. So I'm going to say, talking about living at a place. Achi, to live at. I'll just name animals that we've already covered that live at these places. So the first four places, the first main places we use are forest, river, ocean, mountain. Three of these we say ala, and the fourth, the mountain, we say ahdi, because a mountain is like a thing, not a place. It's like a person sitting down, being a mountaineer. So, ala asikaax. So one is a stun. Lots is asikaax. So one tree. Lots, it's a forest. Achi lives. Achi dinan. The nan lives in the forest. Achi dinan ala asikaax. Also, achi dinutzakwach, the wolf ala asikaax. Why we catch up at asikaax anuxum. Kla, water, and path. So we put those two signs together to make the sign for anuxum, river. Anuxum. Achi di sulh ala anuxum. Achi di kolon, the beaver, ala anuxum. So, asikaax anuxum. Ala asikaax, ala anuxum. Third, sulut. Achi di suit, whale, ala sulut. Achi di sulh, a fish, ala sulut. Achi di assulh, ala sulut. Fourth, sumt. Achi di yaki, di sumt. A mountain goat, a yaki. Achi di ankpts, the mouse, the ankpts, di sumt. Or ach, at least, it doesn't live there. Achi di tzitzibi, di sumt. Now again, with the first three, we said ala anuxum, and we finished it to say the anuxum with tz. With the mountain, we do it a little bit different. We say di sumt. Okay, so that's the main four. Ala asikaax, ala anuxum, ala sulut, and di sumt. Now the next group, these are going to be around town or filler in spaces. So we talk about our mouth, it's our tutsa, that ending uts is referring to the bottom part of our face. In the bottom part of the forest, the lowest you get in the forest and the land is always the edge of the water. So we call that the kulhuuts. And the sign is like this, you have the shore and then the water running over it. Kulhuuts, kulhuuts. So I could say, achi di matsk, the frog, ala kulhuuts. Achi di nan, ala kulhuuts. And the same thing, the shore would be ala kulhuuts, with the tz after kulhuuts. Achi di nan, ala kulhuuts. Next one, this is related to anuxum, the water path, but we're just going to talk about road or path. It's minminda. Minminda. So once upon a time, the widest thing you would find, you had the sidewalk, which was in front of people's houses, which is a nice, big, wide boardwalk. And then you had paths, which were quite small. So people called the sidewalk munda, the sidewalk. And then you have the paths that you walk on, which are small, so you call them minmunda. Over time, now we have great big roads, which have taken the place of the minmunda. And we have narrow sidewalks, which we call munda, like they're big. So things have kind of changed around as time went by. But anyway, so our word is minmunda. So, for example, things that happen on the road, we say, ups, he poops. Ups die nan alla mendats. Whereas, ich walks, ich die, the baby walks or the child walks, alla mendat, or alla mendats, alla mendats. So, who lives on the road? Alli di komdimut, alla mendats. So let's see the last two we just did. Kulhuuts, alli di matsk, alla kulhuuts. Alli di komdimut, alla mendats. Next two are even closer to people. First is sulh, alla sulh. For example, me, allit, alla sulh. I live in a house, in the house. If I want to say a house, I would say allit, alla sulh. Like a what? Allidi what? Alla sulh. A dog lives in a house. Allidi komskiwash, alla sulh. Allidi enkpt, the mouse. Enkpt, alla sulh. Next one, when you've got a lot of sulh together, in the same way when you have a lot of stun together, you have a asikaax, asikaax. When you have a lot of sulh together, we have apsulh. So, who lives in the town? Men and women in milk, chnas. Ashli di in milk, the man. Ashli di in milk, a man. Alla apsulh. In a town, a man lives in a town. My dad, die mans, or my mother, die stans. Alli die mans, alla apsulh. So let's go over those four now. We have kulhuuts, alli die matsk, die frog, alla kulhuuts. Alli die enkpt, alla sulh, alli di komdimut, alla menda, and alli di mant, alla apsulh. Now the next two places are going to be related to the ground. So you have kulhulmc. So in the same way that we have the beginning, that kush that we add on to oats to make the bottom edge of the land, right where it touches the water, the kulhuuts. Now we're going to have kulhulmc, meaning just the word for land, that ulmc ending, so kulhulmc. And now when you have water, we're still going to use sort of the same thing, like say a lake. Instead of going like this, we'll say water area, sulh. Actually, let's practice that. Who lives on the land? You know who lives on the ground? On the land, on the ground? Alli di babink, alla kulhulmc. Alli di babink, alla kulhulmc. A snake lives on the ground. Alli di kolon, alla sulh, in the lake. Alli di sulmc, alla sulh. A fish lives in the lake. So let's see. Kulhulmc, sulh. Third one. Some animals don't really so much live on the ground. They live on specific types of ground. So we often talk about, where does a moose live, a cow? Well, he lives in a field. A field is a place that has grass, slaus. So I'd say, alli di moose, alla slaws-ulmc. Slaws-ulmc. So we have kulhulmc, that's the ground. Slaws-ulmc, that's grassland. And then you can actually have like swampy areas, which would be like assulmc. Assulmc. Why? So let's go over all 12 places now, starting from the beginning. Asikaax, alli di nan, alla asikaax. Anuxum, alli di sulh, alla anuxums. Alli di yaki, alli sumt. Alli di ask, alla sulut. And the next four. Alli di komdimut, alla mendats. Alli di What alla sulhs? Alli di mant alla apsulh and alli di matsk alla kulhuuts. The last group, alli di musmus alla slaws-ulmc, alli di babink alla kulhulmc, alli di kolon alla sulh. Why? So that's a review of all of that.